Thank you for your interest in applying for the Professional Master in Education to become a post-primary teacher. This short video will give you some important information regarding the interview and some practical tips on how to prepare. Firstly, what to expect. Once your documents have been reviewed and the admissions team are happy that you meet the entry requirements, you will be scheduled for interview. This is a 30-minute professional interview. Who is interviewing me? The interview panel consists of 2 people. The panelists are highly experienced educators who are either retired or practicing teachers. What format will the interview take? The interview will be held online via Zoom. It is a 30-minute interview in duration to include a presentation of not more than 3 minutes. You will be required to present on a topic of interest from the post-primary curriculum in your first subject. This presentation should not be more than 3 minutes in length, so please ensure that you practice in advance and time your presentation. Remember, the presentation should be focused towards the teaching and learning of post-primary students. It may be useful to target your presentation towards either the junior cycle or senior cycle students and state this clearly. What components are part of the professional interview? The panel will reference your personal statement and are looking for you to demonstrate your competency or experience in areas such as communication and interpersonal skills, organisation and planning, motivation to become a teacher, preparation and professionalism, and suitability to teach. They will want to hear about your knowledge of the programme and knowledge of the profession and/or curriculum. If you are successful in gaining a place on the programme, you will be taught the skills and knowledge to become a post-primary teacher. The panel does not expect you to have all of this knowledge for the interview, and prior experience is not mandatory before applying to the programme. However, you should be able to show that you have an interest in education and working with young people, and reference some experiences which support this. Also consider the informal experiences you may have in coaching or supporting with extracurricular activities. The panel will be interested in hearing about what you know of the programme. What aspects of the programme would you be excited about engaging with? If you have experience of working in a classroom or school, they will want to hear about that experience and how you will apply that to the programme. In preparing for the programme, it is very worthwhile to speak with other Hibernia College graduates to find out more about the course content, how the programme is delivered and assessed, and very importantly, to find out about school placement. Applicants should demonstrate their motivation for wanting to enter the teaching profession and how they can lead teaching and learning in the classroom. The panel will be very interested to know why you are applying to complete the PME with Hibernia College. Again, become familiar with the Hibernia College website, attend a webinar, consult the events section on our website, speak to current students or former graduates about the college. What makes Hibernia College stand out for you? Finally, prepare for the interview by practicing the answers to questions out loud or in front of the mirror. Ask a family member or a friend to do a mock interview with you online. This will stand to you when it comes to the interview. Remember, if one of your subjects is a modern foreign language, French, Spanish or German, or Gaeilge, part of your interview will be conducted in this language. If you have 2 languages, questions will be asked in both languages. For language students, during the interview, the panel will be assessing your conversational fluency and grammatical accuracy. The interview will consist of a general conversation in relation to you, your interests, the language and education. We don't recommend memorising anything in advance, as it limits your ability to communicate effectively with the panel. Practice changes of tense and using a wide range of verbs and vocabulary. Remember, practice speaking the language out loud, in front of a family member or with a friend. And to conclude, some setup tips. The interview is a professional interview, so please make sure that you come prepared and dressed appropriately, and bring the requested ID. Make sure you can access the link well in advance of the interview time. Have some trial Zoom calls with family or friends. Make sure that the interviewers can clearly see and hear you during the interview. Try out the audio options that suits you: headphones, mic, etc. Get your friends to tell you how you are presenting on their screens and make adjustments to ensure you are very visible on screen. Avoid sitting in front of a strong source of light and have a plain and still background. Find a quiet location to have the interview within the house. Don't forget all the usual professional interview tips and take the opportunity to demonstrate the necessary skills required of a teacher, such as listening, eliciting participation, building rapport, and so on. Communication skills at interview, such as body language, eye contact, and vocal presence, will also be considered. Finally, I would like to wish you the very best of luck. Should you have any further queries in advance of the interview, please contact a member of the enrolment team at advisor@hiberniacollege.net or the admissions team at admissions@hiberniacollege.net. Remember that teaching is a wonderful career opportunity that requires energy, commitment, and enthusiasm. This is what we want to see at the interview. This is your opportunity to convince the panel that you have these essential characteristics to become a teacher. We look forward to meeting you very soon, and remember, preparation is key.